I'm a big family guy, so the other day I was at my aunt's house for dinner. They're hilarious people, but halfway through the dinner, my 12-year-old cousin gets up and runs to the bathroom. The mother follows, and then the dad kind of like got called over. He's like, and I'm confused. I'm just eating my macaroni, like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And I find out she gets her period. And I felt really bad, because like, I don't have sisters, and I have no idea about anything about that, so I was just like doing my best to act natural. And I find out later, I mean, I felt really bad. I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I didn't know how to deal with it, so I kind of just left. But then I took a class at my college that's called like Islam in the World, and I lost all of my sympathy for my cousin. I was like, she's a baby. Like, she wicked overreacted. Because literally, I find out that not only do the Muslims have to deal with like the medical fact of the period, on top of that, they literally, that's the first day that they're forced to wear their like full period costume with like the mask and all the eye holes. And it's like, how do you hide that the next day at school? It's like, yo, guess what happened to me? And everyone's like, oh, fucking gross, dude. But I recently transferred here from UNH because it's, I hated it. It was freezing, you know what I'm saying? I got tricked by the brochure. Everyone's like whipping frisbees around on it, having fun. And like, that's not how it is. Like, it's instantly cold. My parents dropped me off and it was like snowing. And some kid's like, dude, you want to go to a party tonight? I'm like, hell yeah. So like I put on my best clothes or whatever. He picks me up on like a dog sled. We get to the party, everyone's grinding with like snow pants on, trying to like finger each other with mittens. It's like, I don't even know like who's a guy and who's a girl based on like their goggles. So like I came to Boston or whatever, and it's just a whole different type of problems here. Like at UNH I had to like fight like cows and shit, and like that's it. But here I have to fight like crackheads and like homeless people, and I don't know how to do it. I'm not tough. I've never been a tough person. So I just did the most normal thing I could think of, which was just act tough, you know? Like get a leather jacket, leather boots. I got leather pants, but that kind of just seems to make people think you're good at dancing. So I stopped wearing that. But so I'm doing great, you know, mean mugging and like growling at little kids. Everyone's scared of me. But then I walked into my apartment building, and like the security guards, which I'm pretty sure they hired just from like a halfway house. Like, why are you in charge of like guarding my whole building? You have neck tattoos. Like, I'm literally scared of you. But I don't know, man. So I walk in one day and I'm just looking at the guy, and he's looking back at me, and like I wasn't gonna break my fucking persona. Like I was looking as tough as I possibly could. And the guy goes, yo, let me get your motherfucking ID. And now I have my overnight bag, which has like all my things when I go like for a sleepover. So I whip it off like an absolute dead. And sure enough, my fucking retainer flies out off the elevator back at my feet. And I was like, yo, maybe like he didn't fucking notice. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm good. Like it's like when a baby smacks its head on the counter and like, dude, maybe it didn't know it's her. But the dude looks at me and he's like, sure enough, one of the ladies is just like, huh! This motherfucker's got straight teeth, what a bitch! And that was like obviously embarrassing, but it was way worse when I woke up to them reviving me from like drowning on my own tears. But oh, I have more shit written in my hand. Alright, I recently got asked to leave the pediatrician because they said I was like taller than the giraffe that they measure you with. You're a little bit taller than them, so get out of here. So I go to my new doctor, and he's kind of a fucking asshole, to be honest. Like, he doesn't know I'm a hypochondriac, and I'm scared of like literally everything that happens. Like, I think I have a disease every week. And he just starts talking shit to me, you know? He's like, yo, how are your grades? Like, do you smoke weed? I was like, never have before. And then on top of that, he's like, you righty or lefty? And I was like, well, I write righty and throw lefty. And he's, I don't know. And he's like, well, that's interesting. That's actually called cross dominance. And I was like, yo, cool. But like, in my head, I'm like, am I a fucking superhero? Like, I'm starting to think of like costumes and shit, and like all of the cross dominance core. Like, I must be the man. And then he keeps going, and he goes, 85% of the people who have cross dominance also suffer from Down syndrome. And like, I know it's funny, but I freaked out. I was like, well, what are we gonna do? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, is there a test I can take? And he's like, you don't have Down syndrome. Like, I'm a doctor. I would know if you had it. So whatever, dude. I left, and I like agreed with him just to shut him up. And I go home, and I go on like WebMD. And that's the worst thing you can do. Don't type anything on WebMD if you think you're sick. Like, it is, they convince you. They convinced me I had some symptoms. So whatever, the whole week I'm like freaked out of myself. What the fuck am I gonna do? And I'm like, I'm doing pretty well towards the end of the week, but then I go to like a grocery store and I'm self-checking out. I was like, beep, 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 everything's going fine. And it's just like, please ask for assistance, the machine. And some lady comes over and goes, hey, can I help you? And I was like, I can do it myself!
Oh, no.